Arr, mateys.
Hello.
Gerald brought his fan, and I didn't have any, so I figured my my turnpike ticket would do. I would just. It's the best I could come up with, you know. You don't pay these bad boys, and they turn in very, very costly. Just saying. Just saying. How is everybody? So if you have any questions for us, please put it in all caps. And now that I don't have my eyeballs on, put a lot of little, things. Things.
Sorry, what would they mean to do that?
So we're going to be digging for treasures. Like what are the treasures that need to be unearthed? That's where I'm going.
Yes. Yeah. And I would say, what treasures do you have that you have forgotten about?
Oh, yeah.
Because
in this, go ahead.
I was just saying, I'm sort of connected, so let me apologize right now if I'm too blunt for anybody, but get over it.
Yes, thank you. I will get over it. Yes.
I'm Tarot Stash, and this is what I do. Do not make me get my tiny hand out and slap me upside the head, because I can use this to fix my mustache. If Jamie's here, don't look,
Oh, Seascape. I think you're in good company. It's okay if you don't know.
It's okay if you don't know. And this is where, this year is all about, when you add the numbers together, it's a 7. And Ian, I haven't seen you in forever. But this year adds up to a 7 year, which is about finding yourself. And, what Spirit keeps giving me is this, person that loves this outfit, and they put it away for this or for the winter. But when they bring it back out, it's like 20 sizes too small. Like they just can't put it on. And some of us are going through that where it's like, JJ's all, but it's getting rid of all of those things that don't serve you anymore and getting in touch with yourself and seeing what you need and want. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You got some language there, JJ?
I was actually just thinking about you. You said that it was popping out today, man. I could use a dose of that. Got any
Okay. So we'll do some. I don't know why I've got these in my hand. I'm probably going to smack myself with them. Pow!
Okay. Somebody's going to pull it off the internet, make a remix of it, give it a really good soundtrack too.
No, just
wiki.
Okay, so let me.
I'm very serious.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're always serious when us three are together. By the way, if I'll go back up and star things, because you guys can't star.
I don't think I can.
No, we can't star.
You're on your own.
Not my own.
We can point out. We can go, hey, so and so said something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I'll stop the light language. Okay, you know how much I love to do light language. Oh, just kidding. Okay,
I love to hear it.
I don't know how long this is going to be, and that my, all day my hand's been going too. So yay, Prince Charming. Hi, Just Lurking. So Scooter Babe. So so I think I'm going to connect with that energy that I've been connecting with all day. Start there. And so it has been about awakening things and shifting and changing. And they show me puzzle pieces, and some of them just don't go with the puzzle, so they move that away. So when you're hearing the light language, what I would ask you to do is just take it in wherever it goes. Some of it would probably heal. Some of it would probably shift and move things. And then some of it is going to be kind of quiet. So I ask you to please just be patient with me when it is quiet, because it just has to be. So yeah. And I'll go roll back up and see those questions in italic or big. So I want you to take a couple of deep breaths in and out, and in and out. And I want you to think of the most calmest, just very calm place that you've been, whether it's by the ocean, in the mountains, by a stream. And I just want you to imagine if you're sitting right there and you're listening to whatever is happening in your scene. Eme atu embraka ate, atu nuwe, ete eshene ora rama uta ak nete shinato. Umbratu ekne ete, uta esene or ar akne, ute eshene uma, atu eme a efre e uta ema brasuna okna ate. Now's the time to feel these things coming out of your body that you don't need anymore. Your body holds much muscle memories. Your cells, they all hold these things that we don't need. Just imagine if your cells were filling with this beautiful sparkling light. Just breathe in and just let a deep exhale out. Do that a couple of times. And breathe in again. And breathe out. And just shake your body around. I need you to go into your heart space. And I just need you to imagine it with filling this beautiful light in there. It just keeps filling and getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it takes up your whole aura, your whole bubble. And anything that you do not need goes out into the universe for someone that does need it. They really want you to work on being grounding, some of you. You know, they show you like balloons that are just flying off into the wind. It's your time to tie yourself down and get yourself connected with Earth. You know, it would be a constant stream of energy between the Earth and star people. So it's very important for you to do that, is get yourself grounded. It could be just going outside and putting your feet on the grass, on the well, not the pavement, but on dirt, anything that you feel that's close to you. Send out that love again. Keep sending out that love as it fills your space and goes out. Anything that's not needed goes out to those that do. Imagine your feet touching the ground and being buried in there. Okay, one deep breath in and blow it out quick. And then shake your body and welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. Hi. Oh, now I got to put my eyeballs on. See what I missed. How's everybody doing with that? Well, let me turn
Great.
my phone down.
I saw a stalk of corn growing so it was like the best stalk of corn there ever was. It was like there was like nothing touched it, you know, as far as insects go. It was just like vibrant and bright. It was just like it's time to harvest. And then this eagle totem came through, and then a dragon scale. They just zeroed in on this dragon scale, which you were saying earlier, Karen, that it was like a pearl color, but it also looked like water that, you know, might have like that oil rainbow, you know, stuff. And the message with that was like protected, because the scales protect the dragon, but it's also reflective. Which I just love, thinking of this beautiful big dragon flying or swimming, whatever kind of dragon it is, like being able to reflect what it's flying around. I love that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ian is picking up on your inner sparkle.
I got me some sparkle. No.
Yeah. She's got sparkle, kids. Y'all have sparkle. Come on, let it out. Let it show.
Come on, our little treasures.
Everything always nice, or everything nice happens in my life. It's the way to look at it.
So while you were doing that, I was shuffling these cards and I got fluidity that popped out. So how often, if we, instead of trying to be the rock, we were water and we just went with the flow, imagine how liberating that could be.
Yeah.
I mean, look how joyful that is. Come on. And everybody needs to drink more water.
Yeah, drink more water.
Sip, sip, people.
Drinking the soda.
What?
I'm sure water was in the process of making that.
Yeah.
She's bubbly. It's her inner sparkle.
I think I had some water today. Okay, I think I got all the questions.
I love it. She's just like she's ignoring our looks, JJ. You know, the ones like, I think I had some water today.
Drink your water.
Okay.
Yeah, wine does count, although it will dehydrate you, as I found out the other day. You drink
There's
too
a
much.
story in that.
Yeah, let's hear the story in that.
I was already dehydrated, and then I thought it would be a great idea to drink wine. That was not. Just be hydrated when you drink the wine. It's all good.
Sure.
You know, I just don't. I don't know. I just don't get into. I'm too much of a lightweight. I don't really like to drink. Strawberry rhubarb. I love that you saw dragons. So it's been really, you know, I have this dragon with me, and I'll say she, and she's always come and gone, and then I feel it once in a while. But since yesterday, it's been right here, constant, and it hasn't gone away, which is awesome. So it's been kind of cool. And so it was funny that JJ kind of picked the treasure thing. Lots of synchronicities happening. I would say definitely pay attention to that. So, yeah. Okay. So, any questions, by the way? It doesn't really matter. Yes. It does not matter what your question is. Oh, of course not politics, because you know I don't go there. So let me turn down my phone here. Thought I did. Okay. All right.
Hi.
So, oh, starred. So we thought this was really cute, so we started. If this group has hunted treasure before, what has been found? Curious Me asks. Um, I don't know how to shut off my notifications. Turn off all notifications. There we go. Let's try that. Okay.
My kids call it notifications, and I just think that's the best ever.
Notifications. I love it.
Notifications.
So the answer to that question, one time JJ took us on this, she took us on this, oh, what do you call it? Just, we were meditating, I would say that. And we went into a cave, and it was a crystal cave. And we each got something from one of our guides. So that's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like our treasures are like, being able to open the space up for community and, supporting one another. It's like, that's a treasure in itself. And, when we do these readings, it's for entertainment, but then you get like something that sparks that, that soul knowing, like, oh yeah, I do identify with that, or that resonates. Those are the treasures, I feel like.
I think recently for me, it's been treasures of things that I've had, but I've forgotten.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I have a lot of things. And sometimes when I move one thing to somewhere else, that uncovers something that I'd forgotten about. And it could be a great coffee mug that makes me really happy. It could be a great pen that I love. I think so. That's one of the things that has been great for me of late, of rediscovering the things that I have, but I've forgotten or I've misplaced them.
I'm a sucker for those, the pens you get at the gift shops that like they have the liquid in them, and like the little, like if you're at a Corvette museum, it's like the little Corvette like floats around. I love those.
Yeah.
I always find it really cool how sometimes when we do readings, other people will say it's, they can resonate with that, or even myself, I resonate with a reading that it's like, okay, and spirit will say that's for you too. And so that's what's really great, I think, for me doing this, is there's always something that comes up. So yeah, I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's that.
That is that.
That's that. Okay.
Yes, Miss Lady. Yes. Doing laundry and finding $100 in my pocket. Yes.
Hey, that'd be a treasure too.
Yep.
Amen.
So Dream Journey 1 would like to know if they can have a card. I don't even do. I'm like, what deck do I use?
Shuffling loudly.
I am envious of everyone's shuffle game. I'm always like,
Here, I won't show off.
Here,
wow.
I can't. Oh, let me see.
Oh, cute.
And you know what? And they're plastic.
So you can use them outside. Brilliant.
You can shuffle those with your tiny hands.
My
Teeny tiny hands.
Apparently, I can't shuffle them because I'm dropping them everywhere.
Oh, sorry, making you laugh.
Okay. What's really weird is I was told the fairies.
I like that though.
Okay. I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can get it up there. So this is all about new things coming your way. It's like, keep looking at the big picture. Keep looking at, it's like keep looking at the sun, because things are going to come your way that's going to be really good. So I always say, when you have a dilemma or a problem, focus on the outcome and not where you're standing when you're stuck. So, keep manifesting what you want and seeing what you really need. So there's my little card.
Would you like me to go next, JJ, or do you want to go?
Go ahead.
Okay. So because I'm Dream Journey 1, I have Temperance. And this is a very active card in the sense of you making things work together and being fluid and remembering to shift the energy so that you can stay balanced. And this also is a card for me. It feels the need to actually to understand that you can do this. You have the ability. This isn't something that's new. You just need to remember to do it. Because sometimes we forget. And I'm picking a Radical Abundance card. And the Radical Abundance card for you is Synergy. Well, I can't make this stuff up. Temperance and Synergy. Awfully similar, awfully important. I don't know if that makes sense to you, Dream Journey 1, but I like this. Synergy. Ooh.
It reminds me of your crown that you were wearing, Gerald.
Yes, Gerald, your beautiful crown.
This one or the other one?
The other one.
The other one.
The other one? You want me to? They're making me show my crowns, people. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I don't need to be the crown, but there you go. This is it does, it's like, look.
Yeah.
It's there you go. It's got eyeballs.
All seeing eyeballs. Ooh. Here, I could do that. I see
There you
you.
go.
I should put googly eyes on these. These would be even better that way.
Well, yeah.
God, it would be funny. Googly eyes.
Yeah.
Shake a little bit.
There you go.
So Dream Journal, just when Karen was talking about the sun, I picked this card, Tribal Spirit Dancer, and I went to the book and they said the answer wasn't in the book. The answer is within. And then I was like, okay, well, what does the dragon want to tell us? And so this dragon came in and he scooped up the treasure, which is like, it looked like a globe, like one of the, like what the crystal readers would have, like, what's it called? Nothing.
Crystal ball.
Yes. Oh yeah. A ball of crystal ball. Yes. And it just snatched it up. So it's like, it's there for the picking. So when you're ready, just go ahead and scoop it up. Yeah. That's what the dragon says. Good luck.
Mm.
Boot, boot. Well, hopefully that resonates with you, Dream. I get so slow at these. Okay. Hide. Oops. Vivian. Oops. Sorry. I just keep putting it on, taking it off, taking it on, taking it off.
Dream Journey 1 said, OMG, I actually have a dragon with crystal ball also.
Cool.
You're welcome.
All this dragon energy. Who wants to go first?
I can go first. Or JJ, you want to go?
Yeah, it's just the dragon came in, and so the dragon came in and it's going towards the west because I can see the setting sun, and it's over water. But if it's ocean water, it's kind of still, so it's not a stormy night. But it did have that ocean feel out to the west. And this dragon comes through, and it drags it. It has such speed that it's dragging its feet along the water, and the water is parting. So I'm like, what does this mean? They're like, are they going west for the fun of it? Are they, spreading the water to like find the treasure? There's like wonderment and curiosity about going towards the setting sun. And they are talking about something that is when the sun sets, it's like the day is at the end. So if something is coming to a conclusion for you, you guys go ahead. I'll see if they throw me any more information.
You want to go, Gerald?
I got the Page of Swords now that I'm unmuted, which is so funny because this Page of Swords is speaking into a microphone, and which tells me, Viviani, make sure that you're not muted so that people can hear what you have to say, because what you have to say is important and people need to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that brings power to what you say is your experience. You're speaking from a place of experience. While the page tends to be young and new, it can still be a new adventure, but you can bring the wisdom of experience with you, which makes you an important voice.
There's a dragon on that card.
This one?
All these dragons.
Isn't that a dragon?
Yes, it's a dragon because you said it's a dragon. Well, come on. I mean,
I'm so good at manifesting.
Yes, it is a dragon. Look at that. Holy mackerel.
Yeah. And it looks like a water one because,
Yeah.
I don't see any wings.
Viviani,
Oh
water
my
dragon.
gosh.
Water dragon.
Vivian, I've been staring for a while and trying to figure this out. And so they have you on the floor just cleaning. And I'm like, why is she like Cinderella? And you just keep cleaning this crack. And you're putting a knife in there and trying to get all the dirt out and all just everything out. And you just keep focusing on this crack. And then I was like, why does she keep focusing on this crack? Like, it's there. It happened. It's there. And then all of a sudden they took gold and they put gold and they filled it with gold. And there's something that I read a long time ago that in another culture, if a cup breaks, they fill it with gold and it becomes more ornate. And so what I got from that is it really is time to stop looking at your past, because they show you keep looking in the rear view mirror. And it's like, whatever happened in the past, it's in the past, and go back to, you're a new person, you're a new soul. And you just gotta, don't worry about that crack, fill it with gold. It's like, I keep hearing Debbie going, you're a thriver. And that's what you are. And it's like, it's time to stop looking at the cracks and just fill them with gold and move on and say, I own this. Beep. Where's your card, Gerald? I own this. Beep. No, I own this shit.
You're muted again.
Damn it. God.
Where's the beep
Okay.
going? Beep.
Beep.
Oh, that beep. There you go. But yeah, it's really
Own it.
Oh,
Well, see, and here's the
Own it.
thing. I mean, but I'm going to add to that because this is experience, and that gold,
yeah.
it totally makes it more valuable,
hmm.
and
Yeah.
because it makes it unique. No one else has that experience. No one else has the cracks that you have.
Yep.
Shut up,
whatever
JJ.
you're whatever you're stepping
I'm like
into,
I'm like a 12-year-old boy.
it's like cracks.
Telling me cracking.
Those things that we look and we say, aren't good, they're actually very relatable, and we don't go through stuff, and go back to what Gerald said. It's like, use your voice and speak your truth, because there are going to be people that are going to listen to you.
And there are going to be people who need to hear you. What's most important though is you need to hear you.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I just want everybody to know that was JJ. It wasn't me. For once.
I seriously am a 12-year-old boy in my inner true self. Okay, so DNA, you get the DNA card, and when they were giving their messages, these other talented readers, I was getting that just trust your heart. It's like something that is like burning in your heart, like getting the gold ready to pour. And it has like the knowing of the DNA. But you have to like feel it, because I'm over here looking for like the book, and I'm like, wait, I don't even have the book. And then I'm like, what deck does this card even come from? So it's like, it's an inner knowing. Yeah.
There you go.
Wow. Hi, Lauren.
Bam. Annie Bear says, I dreamed my mother gave me a new name. I had achieved peace with my mom. Can you confirm? Oh, I got to look over here. I got to look over here. I guess Mom wants to come talk. But y'all go ahead. I'll be over here. What? What? Technical difficulties. No, I'm just kidding. Who's going first?
Somebody else can, because I just forgot what I was going to say.
Okay, so I dreamed my mom gave me a new name. I had achieved peace with my mom. Can you confirm? The short answer is yes.
Yeah. And really, I'll just go ahead because Mom's going to bolt out of here, she said, pretty soon. So it's almost like it was a way to give you this new name so that you could move on from whatever it was. And now whether you actually take on that name, that's up to you. But it was a way of her, because she literally shows me this birth certificate, like it's her new birthright. It's her new thing. She doesn't want you to hang on to any of the stuff. And when somebody comes with flowers and stuff like that, that's kind of a, it's like the peace, it's really weird because not only does it come like a bushel of flowers and roses, but it also has olive branches in there. So this is kind of like, this is my peace. This is, I'm sorry kind of thing. So she does want you to have a new name and move on from all of that stuff. So as Gerald would say, yes. Did you like
yes, Queen?
Oh, wait. I don't have a fan, but I have my toll ticket that I haven't paid. That's probably going to be like $200.
Annie Bear, they always give me the native stuff for you. They're saying remember when names would change from when they were born to maybe something that they did later on in life, something to be known for. And they just want to share these words for you for the name. Pata ma ushtina tano ka ishtitana ka panunama ushtitama ushtitana kayewa ietana ushtitana kayewa patutanuma pat ushtitana kiawa yewa. It has something to a meaning of being the person who carries the water. But the water is reflective and it's showing again like the sunset. There's something really beautiful about it.
Can I just say that feels right? Exactly what you said.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now say it again. No, I'm just kidding.
It feels left. It feels right. It feels up. It feels down. It feels very
all around. Yeah.
It feels all around. And to be honest with you, I didn't hear what you said. It was one of those things that I sort of went, whoop.
You weren't even listening?
I was listening with something other than my ears.
Good.
Hopefully that resonates with you.
I'm surprised you don't have like little eyeballs for your nostrils. Do you?
That's what you need
to see up that.
Gerald, you need to make crown with ears, just a bunch of ears on it, so you can,
Yes, close enough.
Close enough. There you go.
Nobody thinks I'm a serious reader when I do this, but I'm a very serious reader. I seriously enjoy what I'm doing. Yes. Do not make me get my tiny ears out to look at you. I see you. I see you.
I love that.
I see you.
I love it.
Is this what I got a scratch in my eyeball?
Oh my God, I needed to laugh today.
They're like, put your left hand in, take your left hand out, put your left hand in, and you shake it all about.
Here, let me.
I'm over here trying to.
I don't know. There's just far too many things. Tiny hands on tiny hands. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's a song. Okay, Seascape.
About tiny eyes and tiny hands?
I'm sure there is. There's always weird.
I can see a little of that.
Okay.
I got my eye on you.
Oh my God.
Tune in next week as we continue the fun and adventures. Sorry.
My gosh. Oh, great question. Great question.
So Wayne, I did get your question earlier, and then Lady, if you asked a question, I can't find it. So
I'm just Seascape. I'm seeing you. You're on the land, and I'm thinking about like how to get the movement going. And I see this dragon, and this is all for me. It's all about dragons and treasure. So the dragon is it's like swooping by and then swooping by again, and like swooping and swooping, and it's just like is it waiting for you? Yes, it's waiting. And I can feel like there's a little bit of that word, and
Hesitate.
hesitance. It's not gonna-
Hesitancy.
Are you hesitant? Because it's like, okay, that's, I want to like reach out to like hold the dragon, like hold that energy of the, and but it's like, well, I'm a little nervous because I'm on the land and I'm looking down, and they're almost telling to just keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize, and remember what it is that that you're looking to hold on to.
Do you notice there's a lot of not talking? It's like quiet. Go ahead, Gerald.
I love it. You go first, Gerald.
You go ahead, Gerald.
Okay, so I picked up a bibliomancy that I created, and I was drawn to this page right here. And it says, yes, you can. But the other thing that I'm looking at is there's circles here. And so it feels very much like you need to be paying attention to the cycles of what's going on. Pay attention to the moon, because the moon has some power for you. It has the ability to help transform you and to help you take flight, as long as you know you can do it, or as you think you can do it. But I think a lot of this is you're unwinding things. You're unwinding what has stopped you from doing things. If that makes sense, it's almost like you're caught up in this repetition, and so you need to unwind that so that you can move naturally. It's like if you were to you could propel yourself forward. You have to slow down a little bit, pull back a little bit, and then you can go forward.
Like those little cars. Yes. You pull it back, then it takes off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree too, because, as I was staring off into space, there's this old deck that I used to have and I don't have it anymore. And there were 3 or 4 women that were turning in circles, and they had big dresses. So their dresses would pan out like this. And, and that card signified just going in circles and, almost like getting lost in that space of just trying to figure out all these different things. And, what I saw was them just stopping and just kind of letting the dress. It was like watching the dress go down and just stopping to put some order into things in your mind so that you can make movement with stuff. So that's what I saw.
I love what Eliza said, to listen to the whispers as well.
Yeah.
Listen carefully.
Yeah.
Freebird Spirit, I've made multiple ones of these. I did not make this book, but I made the stickers and just put them in. Well, I didn't make the stickers. I made the stickers. Listen to me. I made the stickers. Yeah. Put them all together. It's a process.
What do you do for a living? I make stickers.
Actually, that would be totally cool. Can you imagine that?
Yes.
Can you imagine that at a bar?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living? I make stickers. You're welcome.
I brought this book. You want a sample? That would be amazing.
I love that. Yeah, it could be like Sufi dancing.
Eliza, that's what I was thinking too. It sounds like Sufi, if that's how you pronounce it. Sufi dancing.
Is it Sufi or Sufi? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I only read it. The twirling. Yeah.
Twirling. Awesome. Well, hopefully that resonates with you, Seascape. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Okay.
Well, you've got some things going on, Prince Charming's mom. Sufi. I can't even remember how I just said it.
Thank you, Beth.
Yeah.
I think you said it right. Yeah, I think you said it right.
Woohoo! I did something
Oh,
correct.
Wayne's job.
Wayne's job. I printed
Wayne's
a bunch
printing stickers out.
Of course you did, Wayne.
I need a
if
new
maybe
sticker, come to think of it.
over there in Vermont.
My Miss Lady's licking stamps. Ugh.
Who's he? Who's she?
Who's
Who?
who?
Stamps.
Who's
Sorry.
who?
I was being
Wayne.
a 12-year-old boy. I apologize, Ms. Lady. I'm never going to be invited back. Thank you. My name is Taro Stash. I've been a guest here on this channel. You know, not disliking me. You know, show my host some, you know, some love. You know, do that thing where you, I don't know. Here, I'm trying to get this. Please like and subscribe so that they will forgive me.
It's free.
Well, it is. It's free.
It is. It's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
You know,
Now,
when I first got into I didn't know how YouTube works. I'm like, I'm not subscribing and paying to these people. I didn't know, you know, I didn't know back then. Yeah.
Serious stuff here.
Thank you, Jamie. Oh, goodness, Gerald, Mr. Hashtag. They're stash tags. Wayne Rich called them that. They're stash tags. Okay, serious.
Okay. Again, this is entertainment purposes. So I'm just going to tell you what I see. So there are these hands, as if you feel like you're falling. It's like almost like you're free falling, but there's these hands that are catching you, like you have help. Also on the other side of people that are helping you. So it's like this, if you feel like you're falling, it's like they're slowing it down. Because sometimes when you're falling, there's like these different hands from your people. So it's like they're slowing the fall for you to make it manageable. And I don't see what the end result is. I'm like there's a couple results. The end of the story is that the hands all come together and catch you, or it's just a slow going down. So I don't have a yes or a no. But I do feel like obviously you love your pets. I don't see a separation between you and the pets, the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
For entertainment purposes only, do not make any decisions based upon anything I say. Seek professional assistance. Really. Yes, you will be able to keep your house. However, there's a lot of dark stuff that you are having to struggle with to keep things going. And there's a lot of people involved with what's going on. A lot of hands are moving. And it does feel like there is one who is actually really there to help you. Maybe it's a guide or an actual person, but they're the quiet ones. They're the quiet one, and you may have to ask people to speak up on your behalf, because you're yeah, yeah. There's some need for you to actually ask people to speak up and to do things. So
I was really kind of confused because I did look out there, but then I also threw Aspie. I don't have my glasses on. Rising. I will answer that question in a minute. So when I was staring out here, Prince Charming's mom, I got the reason for the shake is to actually shake you and change things for you. And then I didn't really I wanted more clarification, so I pulled cards. And so this is what came out. So the first thing that came out was, fight. This is a two-parter, but it's like fights and arguments, discussions. I think one of you guys said that talking. This is different for everybody, but this is my card about manifesting. And be very careful that you don't manifest by default saying, oh my gosh, this is going to happen if you put too much effort. So the effort needs to be is that you and Prince Charming will be together, not separated. And then I got something new happening. Can you guys see that? Or is it?
It's a little,
so there's the
I know
stork.
I know that they're fairies, they're winged ones, but it's a little hard to see.
So it's fairy and winged ones with a stork. So that means really new things are coming your way, something that you probably didn't expect. And then, it's this, for some reason, I hear finance, but it may not come in the way of money. Okay. And I know that sounds, it's like, I just see this stroke of luck happening. But then my very last card was everything's going to be okay. And this is the Sun card where everything's going to be all right. So I would say manifest it that way and really pay attention to that. So, it's going to be okay. And I love when they show me something full circle. Is like we started talking about focusing on, out there, like what you can envision, not so much how am I going to get there? What's going to happen between today and over there? It's like focus on all the positives over there. So, okay. Hopefully that helps you. So to answer your question, I can't read your first name, but I can see Rising.
Spazia Rising. That's
there. Her
name is Beth.
Oh, Beth.
Oh, okay. So we didn't introduce JJ, which I apologize. Always cracks me up when she starts introducing herself. So it's called Light Language, and mine came from my star family. And it sounds different to those who hear it. So I have heard that it sounds, oh gosh, you're right. Someone else told me that it sounds like his native tongue. And right now, off the top of my head, I cannot remember what he is. But then I've also heard Latin, and so different things. And JJ, you can. She's got eyeballs that go like.
That did remind me. Thank you for bringing up the language, because you're using some of my words.
Or you're using some of my words.
Let's arm wrestle.
I want to watch this.
You say uta, and I love it. It's like recognizing that, and I love that it comes from your star people, because I would like to think that mine comes from there as well. But yeah, I have a yes and no eye. Yeah. But the light language does. It sounds sometimes Asian, sometimes Native American.
Yeah.
But I do have a question.
Said, yeah.
I have a question. So Annie mentioned something about doing a cedar sweep. And then one of your cards, Karen, actually had like a homemade broom. So can you tell us, Annie Bear, what is a cedar sweep? Or do you guys know?
I don't.
In my mind,
Yeah,
it was
this
like
is this.
making a broom out of cedar. Yeah. Yeah. Standing on the broom. Yeah.
Yeah. And so this card sometimes can mean sweeping things out, getting rid of things, getting rid of
Yeah.
those things that you don't need anymore. Yeah.
I
But
will do.
either way, we
Good.
are
She said,
holding you. Yeah. Yeah. Branches of
yeah.
cedar to sweep people. Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, I will do in my practice. I'll do some sweeping to banish and to clear out to make room for different energy to come in.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And someone asked if it was cold here. It's not really cold. I just have extremely high ceilings. Like extremely high ceilings.
Wow.
And yeah, the heat's all up there. So it gets cold. And I'm sitting right next to this extremely big window. So
I was wondering if you were cold because of the energy that you were pulling through, because I was getting cold as I sometimes when I experience energy, I experience it oftentimes it's cool or cold. And both as you and JJ were communicating, I would just get these certain parts of my body would catch a chill, which is just a signal for me something's going on, Gerald. You need to be paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I listen to that.
for the most part, for me, it's hot. Like I get really, really hot. And then, anybody that knows me and that's been with me in person, I mean, I'll start coughing every time I get really, really super hot. So it kind of sucks. But yeah, it's just really cold in my house, and it's probably 70 in here, but it's way up there.
Yeah.
Way up there. Okay. Oh, we had one from you, Seascape, so I don't. Happy birthday to Suzanne.
That's what I was thinking, Suzanne. I'm like, she's never going to dust that. And the top of the window, never going to get washed.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nope. Never. Well, when I first moved in, because it was empty and it was in the daytime. So way up there, it's even taller. I don't know if you can kind of see it. Way up there, it's even taller back there.
Wow.
I think it's probably, I know he had to have at least a 25-foot ladder and then still had this long extension thing and was cleaning off. I'm like, there's a spider web up there and up there. I was like, and there's one over there. So, yeah. See, Debbie knows. Coughing Karen. Yes. I'm always coughing when I get hot. Suzanne, I just want to do some language on your foot, leg, ankle thing that you got going on there. So I will probably do. Oh, Annie, you got an idea there. She's like put an indoor swing in here. Yeah,
an indoor swing.
Cool. That's what we're calling it. I'm gonna do, Suzanne. I'm gonna do some like. What did you say?
An indoor swing. We're doing the air quotes.
Just put in one of those stripper poles. Man, you could really get going on one of those poles.
Oh, I would throw up.
Sorry.
Anyways, Suzanne,
I interrupted you. You're going to do some stuff for Suzanne.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some language later and some work on you tonight. Just because it does feel that it still needs some help. Yeah. So everybody gets quiet again. It's like,
I know what it is. I'm not talking because I'm like going, I haven't read with the two of you enough to go, should I go? Should I wait?
Dude,
yeah, just go.
I'm so awkward that even if you have read with me a lot, you still wouldn't know.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
my thing is I just don't want to go first all the time.
I'll go first
I don't want to go first. Go first.
because I picked Radical Abundance cards. Since it's for birthday, let's see what's coming. We've got gratitude. I mean, and this is think about I encourage you to spend a little bit of time every day finding gratitude in the small things that are present in your life. Because if you do that, more synchronicity will show up in your life, and it will help you find connection to be honoring your true nature. So if you want me to do that all together, Suzanne, are you listening to this? Tell Rich to sit down and to calm down. Gratitude leads to synchronicity and connection so that you can honor yourself and you can get the honor that you deserve.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Thanks.
I just feel in my heart, I'm sitting here and I feel as if there's like serenity in my heart, and my heart is it's open, but there's this sweet calming serenity to it where I can see like and it's not even on the outside but through the inside of you, I can see that there are at least like 4 dragons in the distance in this landscape. And it's just you being at peace right now, just kind of resting and just being quiet. Shh. Shh.
Quiet.
Being quiet. But it is this beautiful serenity that you have in your heart.
And I would totally love to agree with that, because I kept seeing to not only find the gratitude in things and the quiet, but they just showed me scenes of you. And I don't know if you garden, but it was like, that's really calming to me. And so they're like, garden, find those times for being one, just kind of in your space, whatever that is, whatever that looks like. But it was like planting seeds, and I watched you plant the seeds. I watched you cover them up. I watched you literally put your hands on them and send energy to each one. And it was like, and so it could be both, metaphorically, is like planting your seeds, getting your things done. But there was also a lot of calmness that came over with that, spend some time being calm. So yeah, I need to allow the serenity out. I would definitely say so. Oh, she's a big gardener. Send
nice.
some my way. Y'all don't live too far from me. Okay. A card. Here's the card.
She'll send it to you if you pay for it.
I will send it to you if you pay for this.
You get to pay the ticket.
It's not a ticket, it's a toll. A toll.
Mm.
What's a toll? A toll fee. a card. I'm like, a card. Hmm.
They're giving you the whole deck. I'm like, in my mind's eye, I just see them. They're like, they're handing you the whole deck. So it's not like just a card. They're like, you get to have all the cards.
Yeah.
All the cards for you.
I'm like, what deck do I have around me?
All right, Sharon. I don't know what your fantasy is, but you're enjoying it. And you've got some confidence, and I love how it's the let's cuddle. I don't know what's going on, but cuddling is involved.
I could use some
Celebration
cuddles.
and opportunity. I like how the two of them are holding hands, walking down the path to the sun. So it feels those are the cards I got. Fantasy, confidence, celebration, and opportunity.
It does, Sharon. Sharon's got fresh new love in their life.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Somebody tried to open my door over here. It's weird. My front door looks like a storefront. So once in a while, someone will come over and try to open my door. It's like, it's my house, not the door. I got fresh approach to things.
Mm.
So a fresh approach, doing things differently. I tried to pick one, but two came out. So I'm going to read them both. It was about being gentle with yourself. And then lastly, make sure you stick with your inner truth. So there you go. Gerald, come back.
I'm still here. I'm moving around my dog.
Oh,
She says,
okay.
the person in her life, she is coming up with new business opportunities for me. So that's beautiful. That's great.
That's cool.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Awesome. Next, Miss Lady, what are my guides telling me? There's a lot going on, and I'm just trying to understand. I got you, Ian. Oh, Suzanne, when you come, reach out. Like, let's get together. Come on over.
Miss Lady, I was checking in, and there's like this screeching dragon / dinosaur that's coming in, and it's like screeching. And the message was, sometimes you have to like be a little scary for somebody to like hear you. I don't know if that resonates with you, but it's like coming in with like this volume and with this energy behind it, and it's not being mean to somebody. It's just like, you need to listen. Like, I hope the people in your life are listening to you. And if not, the dragon energy has your back. The dinosaur energy has your back. Just good luck.
I'm switching decks.
I really got, sometimes I find that sometimes spirit starts to throw a lot of signs at people to really kind of, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, okay. So for instance, today, just a lot of things have been happening since yesterday. The dragon, showed up and has stayed. I went to work. There's turkeys, like 4 turkeys, and they were all, like all the tails were out, and they were just walking around in the backyard that I work at. And then I parked, and I looked down at something. Nothing was there. But when I came back out, pennies were on the floor within 15 minutes because I forgot my coffee. And then I went to walk to go check the mail, and there was a bunch of feathers. And then I went and I left to go pick up a client or something like that. And all of a sudden, this red-tailed hawk just goes down in front of me. And it was just, to me, those are all signs that I would use for spirit talking to me. And then the 444, the 555, it's like all these synchronicities. And, I always say that, pay attention to their signs. And sometimes it's not what they're trying to say to you. It's they're trying to figure out which signs you'll listen to so they know how to talk to you, they say. So it may not be, you could just say, thank you. I'm going to use that as one of my signs that you're here. And I appreciate that. And that's what it could be. So Atticus, come here. Atticus, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Do you want me to go, JJ?
I'm all done. Yeah.
Okay. I have, okay, so the messages I have for you is justice, which says you're weighing things carefully, knowing what they want you to know what to take and carry with you, because you can do a lot. You can also do more than what you can or you'd want to do. So pack carefully. Enjoy the satisfaction of the emotional well-being that you have, because what's happening is the guides are setting up. This is the 4 of Wands. This is a good, solid structure for your spiritual practice. So it sort of builds off of what you've said. There's this, okay, what's going on? And so the other thing is if you're hearing messages, like Karen said, yes, hi, I hear you, I see you. That feels very important.
Yeah, because I mean, for me, especially, I don't use the cards a lot, but for me, it's like I developed a Pictionary type conversation where certain things mean, certain pictures mean certain words. And that's how we've, when I was younger, I used to hear and see them, but of course it changes, and that's how it's changed. So that's what I keep hearing, is just keep acknowledging that you're seeing those signs. And yeah. All right. I don't think I missed any, but I think this is the last one. There we go.
Best of luck, Miss Lady. Best of luck.
All of my
Ian,
decks are talking loudly to me. Go ahead.
Ian, do you have funny guy? Because the dragon, they're
Yes.
showing me like it's Puff the Magic Dragon. So it's kind of like an awkward dragon, cartoony, and it has it's playing the bagpipes and it's like wearing a kilt. And I think it's just to like keep bringing this silly because there's so much healing. That's why I love reading with these two knuckleheads. There's like so much healing with the laughter. So yeah, keep being funny. That's what I'm trying to say, but my words aren't coming out right.
Do you know what deck I missed that I can't even find? That one that we used to throw cards to just about everybody in the group. Do you remember that?
Were they like the funny ones?
Yes.
Like
I missed those.
Yeah, I don't remember the name.
I don't like this. I'm like, I
Wait,
don't
I
like
don't know
this.
I don't know if we can hear you.
I was shuffling my cards, and for some reason, when I'm shuffling with the two of you, I feel a need to mute myself so that my shuffling doesn't aggravate either of you or your guides, because I don't want your guides mad at me. Okay? This is for my own safety.
I won't be mad. My people won't be mad.
Okay. Well,
Mine won't.
I like
Shuffle
the
away.
noise. I like the noise.
okay. Well,
Actually, I do too. The Rebel deck, yes. Yes.
I think it's,
I need to get that again. What
So,
is that?
okay. So, Ian, you need to work on expressing gratitude because that helps you find inspiration and it activates your intuition so that you can get some rest and you can feel and experience love. I love it. That was more than one card, but I figured, Ian, you're worth it.
Yes.
Well, it's the reason I went was only because of the fact that I got like I have to pick different cards from different decks. So I was like, really? Okay. That's why I said that.
Just real quick, they also brought in this card where it has, when I'm thinking about it, it feels like a little sad, which is like the complete opposite of what Puff the Magic Dragon. Well, actually, Puff the Magic Dragon actually comes in to help the sad ones. So, I got goosebumps with that.
Mm-hmm.
But just make sure that you're taking care of yourself as well. So I hope that makes sense.
Huh. Okay, I've not pulled out these cards since I very first learned how to do cards. And they're just a regular Spanish deck of playing cards. But they were written on them. So, yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, we changed it up. We're going with this. Give me a minute. So I would agree with the whole love thing. So this is all about just kind of, the Three of Coins. I don't know if you can see it. The Three of Coins is all about, looking at yourself and seeing where you're at and what you want. This isn't about compromising. So this is like the One of Swords, and it's not about compromising right now. And, it's really weird because what I would, when I'm looking at these, Two of Cups is all about, for Spanish deck anyways, is a Spanish deck of playing cards, okay? So the Two of Cups is all about letters and papers and cards and money. And the thing that I keep hearing is manifesting. As soon as I see the money, the writing things down and not compromising and just putting your things out there. And then pretty soon this deck actually breaks down the people. So supposedly this woman who is light-skinned with dark hair comes into your life. Okay. And then this is you. And then it would be something that you would come together with this person. So you got some romance in your life. And then when they said pick a different one, I got rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering in your life. So yeah, you.
Nice.
There you go.
And what's at the end of the rainbow? Treasure.
treasure.
Full circle.
Boop.
Uh-oh. Suzanne is hitting Wayne.
Wayne's beaten.
Wow.
So, I also really need to pull one of these, which is kind of long. I'm like, really? So I'll do one for the collective.
Yes, thank you. I was like, let's do some stuff for the collective too.
Let's do it.
So pull some cards for the collective. Oh, I need better lighting in here. Going the extra mile to achieve your dreams. Oh, here's what it looks like. Oh, all those words. Postcards from Spirit. So, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that can open, but close quickly when you don't take the risk or go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel that satisfaction and that fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than you ever expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember how much work you're willing to put in. We will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life. So just do it. Loving you so much.
That's nice.
Miss Lady.
What'd
She's like,
she say?
sorry. She's like, sorry, group. Ian and I are already a couple.
Couple of.
You can go ahead, Gerald.
Okay. And I'm pulling the Radical Abundance cards. These want to be out and about. So. Grounded. You need to be we need to be grounded. We need to accept the guidance because therein lies our power. Because when we are not grounded and we do not recognize the guidance available to us, we dissipate our power. And that's not fair to ourselves and to other people who are needing us to bring our power.
That's lovely.
Aw, Annie, isn't he so sweet?
Mm-hmm.
She said, first time seeing you, Gerald, you're a kick.
Thanks.
Just a kick in the pants.
I do have tiny feet. Would that help? Do you want to see those?
Yes. Yes.
I want to see those. Let me see your feet.
Look away, Jamie, if you're still
Oh,
here.
Kevin, were you here the whole time? Were you lurking and we didn't even, or I didn't even see you? Ian, I know you asked earlier if I have more
Here
time
they
to
are.
come on in my intent. There's your there's your feet.
And then I can take my tiny hands and I can scratch my tiny feet when my feet itch.
Yep.
You know, I think I need some of those tiny hands so I can put some lotion on my back.
Well, you know,
Gerald, that's what Spirit tells me is that the hands of our ancestors are on the bottom of our feet. So every step we take, like we're being supported by them.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, with tiny hands and tiny feet, you don't need much nail polish.
There you go. You save a bundle.
Save a bundle.
Save a bundle.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a big necklace, especially when I put my tiny hands next to it, because you know what they say, tiny hands make everything look bigger. I just lost subscribers, didn't I?
I bet you gained them. You gained them.
Oh my. Well, you said you needed a laugh.
Look at that. So intuitive. Jane the Seeker is painting their nails.
Oh my
There you go.
gosh.
Love it.
We've broken Karen.
Spirit was showing me, like, I was looking at like different levels, like knowing that even though like you're at this certain level, and I'm saying level not meaning one's better than the other, it's just I'm seeing that, just knowing that wherever you are, somebody else may be like on a different level. So just making sure that we're really kind, really patient. I feel like all of the emotions collectively are getting squeezed out of us. And it can be an ugly time, because it's not all rainbows and unicorns, like kind of squeezing the shadow self and, nudging us, not so gently to other things collectively. There's just a lot of energy out there. So just being mindful that, even though you're going through your own process, just try to make sure you're out there being kind, and supporting one another. And if you feel like that you have extra, hold space for other people as well. They were showing me concrete, and they're showing that some people, they even have like bloody knuckles because they're trying to like chip away at this concrete, and that's just where that person is. So it's like you see somebody and you're like, why do you keep running into that wall? Just hold them in your heart space, because, that easily could be us. So just be kind to your fellow people out there.
Yep.
And remember, you are fellow people. I mean, because a lot of times we think I have to be kind to everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, but you need to be kind to yourself first.
Yeah.
It's so important, because when we're kind to ourselves, now I'm getting on my soapbox as they're downloading information. So let me get my fan.
Mine's next.
Because if you do not take care of yourself, and other people learn by observing. Children learn by observing. If you have children and they see you taking care of yourself, and then you turn around and you can be available for them, it simply means that they know it's okay to take care of what they need and their needs. So, I mean, it's this teach by example.
And
don't make
I would
excuses.
add, don't make excuses. And I honestly would add something that, as Gerald was saying, he's got this download. The minute he said that, I was reminded of something that I needed to share, which is those of us who are stepping into our space of healing and just kindness, and trying to step into our gifts, whatever they may look like. Sometimes us healers have a really hard problem. We give and we give and we give. But the thing that we got to remember is our cup has to be full before we give out anything, because pretty soon you have nothing left in your cup. So it truly is about being kind, but take care of yourself. Give when you can, not all the time. So, all right.
Amen. Aho and namaste.
And the dog's ready to get walked. He's like, all right. Bye, guys. Much love to you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
There you go. It's free.